Hi, Katrina here, your journal and writing mentor, and with another tool for the week. So today I wanted to talk about lists. We all make lists, like to-do lists or shopping lists, but there's a really cool way that you can use lists in your journaling to help you come to conclusions or answers, and it can seem a little bit daunting at first. So this particular way of using lists I learned from Kay Adams, who runs the Center for Journal Therapy in America. And so the example that she gives in her book was she was feeling really anxious, and so what she did to figure out, she couldn't quite get to the root cause of the anxiety. So what she did was challenge herself to do a list of 100. So doing a list of 100 can seem a bit daunting, but here are the constraints, confinement, the box that you're doing it within. Similar to flow writing, you're doing it as quickly as you can. B, you can repeat as many times as you want to throughout the 100. So at the top of her page, she wrote things that are stressing me out, or what am I anxious about, and then she wrote down as quickly as she could 100. And obviously, the same things would come up. And so you get to 100, or maybe you only got to 50. That's okay. Or maybe you only got to 30. Totally okay. Again, a big part of flow writing is being open and being accepting and understanding with yourself. And so wherever you get to, I'm going to use her example. She got to 100. And then she went through her 100 items and created different categories. So she noticed that there were a lot of admin tasks that needed to be done. There was homework that needed to be done, doing the dishes, cleaning. There were bills and things that needed to be paid. There were, and so she found these maybe 5 or 6 categories, and one was other, like an extra. There's just some random stuff. So then she proceeded to go through the whole list and categorize everything. And she found that all the admin tasks, which only took like 5 minutes each max, but there was a lot of them, and that was causing a large amount of her stress. So the next morning she set aside half the day to get through all of those tasks, and by the time she completed that, her level of anxiety or stress had reduced phenomenally. So I really like this tool. I think it's brilliant, and I think that challenge of doing to 100 and then creating the categories takes your list to the next level. So obviously, like I mentioned, it's not like a shopping list or other sorts of lists that we use, but a very useful tool. So I hope that you can take that and play with it. So some ideas of what you could make lists on, things that I want to do in my life, so achievements or dreams or goals, things that are stressing me out right now, topics I want to write about if you're a writer, and maybe just to organise your ideas and try and prioritise where you're going to start writing. If you're a small business owner, small business person, blog ideas, and get out your 100 ideas, and then get your different categories, and then you've got content to create on for months potentially. So just a few ideas there for you. So that's lists, the next tool that I want to share with you. If you are enjoying these videos, do like them, share them, and subscribe to the channel. Once I get through all of these tools in this playlist, I'll be sharing with you how to put them all together, and that's when the real fun begins. We'll do some themed classes, so looking forward to getting onto those with you. I'm Katrina, and I'm your journal and writing mentor.